Life was difficult. I used to have a very negative outlook, and I used to get tired and irritable. I was embarrassed about my weight, didn't like wearing clothes, didn't like going out, and couldn't play with the kids. Frustrated, really. I'd done diets before, and I'd always put the weight back on. So I knew I could do it, but it was finding the triggers and the things that would prevent me going back to the old habits. I felt like I just needed something to kickstart me and get me to get me onto the right path. It was just that I didn't know how to eat, and I needed to be retrained. I had bad habits. I just took the phone up and rang Motivation. It sounded like something I could work with, and it wasn't just a dietary plan. Best thing about the program was just its simpleness and the fact that it explains where your problems can lie. After the first couple of weeks, your food program falls into place. It becomes normal, it becomes natural, and there's nothing unusual about it. It's not counting calories, it's not counting numbers. It's real food that you cook simply, and you enjoy it. I'm married with a family and kids, so my wife had to adopt the same program. So what she found was, she ended up, rather than making just a different menu for me and something different for the kids, then she would incorporate my menu basically in for everybody. So everybody in the house now is eating healthily. My consultant Ruth was very good in that she steered me away from the scales all the time. It wasn't all about the scales every time I went in. It was about how was your week, and how did it go, and did you have any problems, and how would we overcome them. I never dreamt that I'd lose as much weight. I lost almost 7 stone, but sure, I'm overwhelmed with how much I lost, and the fact that I can keep it off now. I can ride a bike, I can run, I can do all those things that I used to do when I was younger, but couldn't do with all the weight on. If you put a value on being able to play with your kids and not being out of breath, and you put a value on maybe extending your life by a number of years, who can put a cost on that? My kids have their dad back, and I have the rest of my life now to look forward to. If you have a problem with your weight, then these are the guys to go and see.